So hello guys, and welcome to my first Let's Play ever. And this is going to be of Minecraft in the Candy Texture Pack. And it is supposed to be a helpful Let's Play for beginners who do not know what some of the blocks and mobs are. So we are going to, in this series, hopefully be getting pretty far and just start from there and keep going. But so yeah, what I'm doing right now, which you should do on your first day, is gather I'd say maybe 20 wood, but I get more because you can always get more, but you can't get too much more because you need to save time for getting other materials on your first day. And it's very dangerous to stay at night, and same thing with going into these dark caves, because there can be monsters. Like, oh, one's attacking me. Run, retreat! So, but yeah, this is my first Let's Play ever. I did do other videos. I accidentally locked them, but I will hopefully unlock them, but they're not about video games. So this is my first Let's Play ever about video games. But yeah, if you enjoy, please like and subscribe. I really would like the support. I really don't have any at all on YouTube. I mean, my last video, I say in a future video because it's the last recording I do pretty much in this series, but I said in a future video, which sounds really weird, but I said it that my last video got like 40 views, which actually seems like a ton, and that's right, it is, because it really only got 9, or 7 I mean. So yeah, I'd really appreciate the support. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like, and just remember. But yeah, so the second thing you're gonna want to get, which I'm getting right now, is stone. You will also need. So remember to get it. And yeah, so what we're going to do, I'm try-tasking here. I'm writing a homework assignment while I am recording. I mean, how good try-tasking is that? But yeah, anyway, so this next thing is coal, and I mean, I'm not doing live commentary. I haven't figured out how to do that yet on iMovie, but and the next thing you want to get is either coal or extra wood. Sorry, I'm a bit sick right now, so my voice might sound a bit weird, but extra wood to make coal, which you can do. So what you do, in fact, actually, right here, let me turn on, turn on tooltips. So in the top right corner, it'll tell you, like, hints, so that way you can find out, but just, if you haven't read the small text and you don't know, I am playing on the Xbox 360, not the, computer or anything, because I don't ever have access to a computer, so yeah, like I said before, this is the Candy Texture Pack. I don't know what anything is, so that's the other reason why I turned on tooltips, so that way it'll say what it is. And see, some things that are kind of obvious, but some things aren't at all, like the, I guess the vines are kind of easy to guess, but some things like not obsidian, but like coal ore kind of looks like, just doesn't really look like what coal ore should be. I mean, not should be, but what it is in normal Minecraft. But anyway, see, this is a crafting table. I didn't say it earlier, but this is how you craft more things. And if you're on the computer, it won't show up like that. 9 slots will show up, and you have to drag the items into their places, which involves a lot of remembering how to make stuff. So Yeah, you're gonna want to like have little notebooks, write down how to craft everything. That's also what Wikipedia is for. So, but also if you see in the bottom left corner, it'll show the 9-space grid, and that also shows how to craft it. So, yeah. But yeah, the thing that looks like gummy bacon. Oh yeah, so you see the hearts in the bottom left corner? You saw like when that gingerbread man, which is a zombie, hit me, I lost them. And then if you see to the right side of it, it is the cotton candy. So normally it would be steak on the bone, and that shows how much health so when you have full, and if you have low hearts, you will heal. So, yeah, but next thing is, well, I didn't say it. Pickaxes are good. So there are tons of different kinds of tools. There are shovels, pickaxes, swords, and I believe there is axes, yeah. So pickaxes are for breaking stone and other hard materials. Shovels are for breaking soft materials like dirt and sand. Swords are for hitting monsters like that zombie we saw earlier. And axes are for breaking trees, and they don't do as much damage as a sword, but they do a lot of damage to zombies too. And zombies are not the only monster, but I will cover that in a later episode. And then the other thing that I just saw, like the pink gum, that is also the pinatas are cows, but those wolves. So what wolves do is you can tame them if you have bones, but yeah. So, but otherwise, if you attack one, they will attack you back like a zombie. But if you just get next to one, they won't hurt you unless you attack them. If you attack them, all the other ones in the area will attack you too. But see, I'm getting a lot of wood just in case. You probably don't need this much, but I've already gotten more than enough that I need today, and I could easily go into the night, but as you can see, it's not night yet, so I'm all set. And see, this is a acceptably good seed. I've never played on this before though, so the honest truth, I just typed in a bunch of random numbers and put a P at the end. I think it was like 1 1 1 1 1 2 2 2 2 2 3 4 4 4 3 4 4 4 4 4 5 5 5 5 5. I don't really remember, but I put a P at the end, and I guess if you really want, you could comment asking what the seed is, and I would type it in numbers though. I'd have to say the other numbers, and I don't know. There are many seeds that are much better to do Let's Plays on, but I felt like it's definitely not blind, because I've been playing Minecraft for like 2 weeks now, which isn't very long, but no, more like a month, but yeah, I've never played it on the computer though, and I was so excited when they announced that I think 1.6.4, that might have been the one that's already up, but I think 1.6.4, that's the next update. It's not 1.8 though. 1.8 is the newest on the computer, but the Xbox is like 3 updates behind, but it's getting one more update into it. And, well, it was announced by Mojang like a week ago, like half a week ago, but they said it's still going to be taking a lot of time, so hopefully, like, we can look forward to it, probably like 2 months at least. So it's not something like, it's not really something you can just be like, oh, soon, so excited, but something just to keep in mind, tell your friends, you know. But as you can see, there are a lot of different kinds of trees. The only thing that's different is, you find them in different things called biomes. Don't want to talk about that now, but the only thing that's different, it doesn't really matter, except for jungle trees. If you have cocoa beans, you can only grow cocoa beans on jungle trees, but the only thing that's different apart from that is where you find them and what color they are. So if you're picky about colors, they're really just like, one of them's white, one of them's black, one of them's gray, and one of them's beige. So They look similar enough. See, like I'm scrolling through them right now. On the candy texture pack, they look different and a bit more similar, so... Right now I need to build a shelter, because at night, more monsters spawn, but not out of caves, just in the open. So you gotta be really careful, but if you can craft something like a bed, which you need to use
things that the sheep dropped, the
wood
different
and
colors,
planks,
like
and
white, black,
if you saw the
pink, red. So you need 3 of those and 3 of the planks. And from 1 piece of wood, you can get 4 planks.
So, yeah, so now I can sleep for the night after I put down that. It's basic shelter. And I am ready to... Yeah, sleep. What's up? So there's another sheep. I'm gonna have some friends joining me later in the world, so I want to get more wool to make extra beds.
Because if you're playing in multiplayer, everybody needs to be sleeping in a bed, or else you will not be able to skip the night. And one thing, you saw the furnace, so what that does is you put coal in one slot, and then your ingredient in the other, and you can use a lot of different things as ingredients. For example, you can use raw food that you get from animals that you will need to eat to fill up your hunger, because you have no hunger, you will slowly lose health. And if you don't have full hunger and have low health, then you need to get your hunger back up to full. That way you can start restoring health. So it's pretty complicated, but what you can do other things with furnaces is if you cook a cactus, you can dye your leather armor with green. And then if you cook sand, you can get glass to make a window. And then you can turn glass into glass panes if you want, but it works as glass blocks, but panes look a bit better for decorating. But blocks are fine too, and I probably end up using blocks, but yeah, so this is probably going to be a pretty long episode, but it's the first one, my first recording ever. I don't know much about it, but see, this stuff is sand, and what is special about it is if you get a stack of it and then break the bottom one, it actually has like gravity. Like the ones on top will fall down, unlike the trees you saw. Same thing with gravel. If you break the bottom one, the ones on top will fall. So be careful when you're in dark caves, because it spawns in caves. So be very careful when you're mining ores. Don't stand directly underneath them, or gravel might fall under your head, and if 2 of them fall under, you can suffocate in Minecraft, so be very careful. So yeah, but also in the comments, please comment saying, how about what you think your favorite, tree is in the texture pack, and also comment saying what your favorite texture pack is. I will change every few episodes. In a few more episodes, I changed to normal texture pack, and then after that, I think I changed to Halo. So yeah, and also, I say in later episodes too, but if you like this, then comment, and or you saw my my username on the Xbox. I'm on the 360, so if you have a 360 and you like these videos, then feel free to send me a friend request along with a message saying you watched my videos and you like them and you might want to be in one, or play other games like Hunger Games with me. I download maps too, so just know that. And yeah, but I'll tell you, see now I'll tell you about what I'm breaking now. See the little lollipops? You see the little rainbow sparkles that drop? Those are called wheat seeds. And if you plant one, near water. But first you need a hoe, which you can... Oh, I didn't tell you. Hoes are never kind of tool. So what you do is hoe the ground by either right-clicking on the computer or left triggering on the Xbox. And if it's touching water or 1 block away, I just pointed to a big mountain with a cave in it. But yeah, then you can right-click with the seeds or left trigger click with the seeds, and then they'll stay in there. And then eventually they'll grow to be big lollipops if you're in this texture pack. And then you break them, and you'll get wheat. And what you can use with wheat is to make bread, which is something you eat. So, oh, that tree looks good. I'm probably going to have a tree house there. It's the tallest one around. It's the tallest one in this biome anyway. Okay, I'll talk about biomes now. So, there are so many kinds of biomes, I could not list them now, but I will list a few. Like the jungle, which is the one I started in, and then the forest too. So the jungle is the one with the huge trees. And then the forest is the one with a lot of trees, but they had the mint ice cream. But yeah, so the one I'm in is the taiga biome, where you can find wolves and also nothing really else. So taiga is not a great place to set up a base, that rhymes, but I did it because really it doesn't really matter where you set up your first night's base, as long as it's not in, well, you want to set it up somewhere with a lot of trees and somewhere safe. And also monsters cannot spawn on torches. So around your house, put it like as many torches as you can afford, because coal is pretty hard to get. But the way you make charcoal using extra wood is by putting not planks but normal wood in the furnace, both in the top and the bottom, and then charcoal will come out, which you can use to smelt other things, such as, like I said, food, to get cooked food so you won't get food poisoning. And then you can also smelt, like I said, like you saw sand right now, to get, you can smelt sand to get glass, and then you can smelt cobblestone, which is what you get from mining stone back into normal stone if you want it to look a bit more nice. So, yeah, keep that in mind. And there are tons of other things you can smelt, but also, instead of using coal or charcoal, you can use a bucket of lava, put it in the bottom slot. It's kind of, yeah, for fuel, put a bucket of lava in, and you can smelt 100 different blocks with it. So, it's helpful if you have like a stack of iron ore or something. Oh yeah, never mind, but yeah, I guess I'll tell you. So there are a lot of different kinds of tools. Like, I already went over this. Axes, swords, shovels, pickaxes, hoes, but different kinds are stronger. Like, wood doesn't last very long and isn't very effective. Actually, let me see. What? These look really different. Not really. But, so yeah, so you can see wood, the way you get, the way you make wooden tools is just from wood. Chop down trees, turn them into planks, get sticks to craft them with stuff to make wooden tools. So they're the weakest kind of tool you can make. Next is stone, which is the next up, which is just like, it lasts a bit longer and it's a bit better. And then after that, the next kind of tools are, I believe, iron. Which iron is like twice as good as stone, so it's a big upgrade, but kind of hard to find. You find it in caves, which is, like I said, you saw the thing earlier, it's pretty dangerous, but so you find those in caves. And then next best, sorry, I just have a cold, I apologize, but next is, the best is diamond. It's the strongest, and it is blue. It's like lightish blue, which looks pretty beast. But yeah, it's definitely the best. And it lasts, you can use it about, should say, 2,000 times. You can break like 2,000 blocks with it. And it might not sound like a ton, but trust me, it's a ton. It's like 17 times, no, that's an exaggeration. It's like maybe 20 times as good as iron. But also, it's the only thing that can mine obsidian, which you will need to craft. Well, you don't craft it, but you will need it to make something if you arrange all the blocks in a certain way. But I don't want to spoil what it is now. I say it in the next episode, and I ask you to play your ears if you don't want to hear it. If you don't want it to be spoiled, so yeah, but also obsidian is the strongest block that is breakable, so it's great for making bases out of. It'll take people forever to get in. So yeah, the first thing you do with diamonds, which are the rarest thing like in the game that you get from caves, but you have to go really low down into them. It's incredibly dangerous. And they usually spawn like in lava, which is also really dangerous. So, but yeah, you need diamonds to beat the game. And the first thing you have to do with your diamonds is build a diamond pickaxe. And that takes 3 diamonds and only 2 sticks. So that's the first thing you need to make. And the last thing you're gonna want to make is probably like a chest plate and a hoe. Because seriously, I just want to say, to you hoe lovers out there, don't use diamonds for your hoes. I mean, it's not really worth it to use iron either. The most it's really worth using is probably stone, but because honestly, in my most successful world, I have a wooden hoe to do all my farming, and it is actually no, I've had to craft one more wooden hoe, but it's pretty much lasted me the whole time, so yeah, it's really not ever gonna need more, but you know, there's still like not too much left of this episode, but enough left. And I'll hopefully publish, I'm pointing at all the animals and enemies I see, but I'll hopefully get the next video up really soon, meaning possibly the same day at the same time, or possibly tomorrow, because today I'm doing this commentary. I'm hoping I'm gonna upload it the exact same day, and it's like 6 right now, so hopefully it'll be up by either the exact same time that I upload this one, or there is a creeper. Those are, if you've heard about Minecraft, you've probably seen those, and if you don't know what they do, I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna explain what they do a lot better detail later, but basically, when you get close to them, they explode and break all your precious stuff. So that's the main reason. That's one of the main reasons why it's uncomfortably close to my house. But that's one of the main. They're one of the main reasons why you do not come out at night. And building a treehouse makes you a lot safer from everything, because things very rarely spawn up high in the trees. Except for some reason, pesky skeletons always do. Then they knock me off and I die, but yeah. So I am going to build a treehouse up here, if you haven't guessed yet, and I accidentally do most of the decorating off camera, but yeah, so there's like maybe a minute, maybe like 2 or 3 minutes left of this video, but cherish it. Cherish the rest of this video, but yeah, so this is going to be my main base up in the trees where I belong. If that's a song, I'm very surprised. And also right now the singing sounds very good, but my voice sounds all squeaky for some reason when I listen to it. So to you, you're like, what? I know many people who can do much, much better, and I'm sure that's right, but normally I'm a great singer, just with my voice right now, and the way my commentary makes it sound, it's not great. Oh, wow. Yeah, there's a big cave to check out. See, one of the most strongest enemies there, but yeah, right now, it's still like a minute left of this, but I'd like to thank you so much for watching. Just please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy this. And just, yeah, so, also I forgot, but, I might as well take this time to say, I'm not very good at remembering, but anyway, just also, yeah, my friends' channels. Breadstick9 is one. Will Plays Games is another. Check their channel out if you like this, and if you don't like it, still check it out. It's required. Say that in the next video, but just check Breadstick9 and Will Plays Games. They're both great. Will Plays Games does a lot of animated vlogs, and Breadstick9 does a lot of like action movies. And yeah, Will Plays Games does some mini games in Minecraft, but this was it, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.